Alright, y'all, what is going on? Back with another video. Hopefully you guys had a great week so far. The week is almost over. I can't wait for the week to be done. I'm going to be doing some traveling this weekend, trying to, do more things with the family. You know how that goes. Let's talk about this new consoles coming out. It's console from Analogue, the Analogue 3D. I think it'd be better if it'd be called the Analogue 64, but probably some copyright issues going on with that. Probably not going to, they probably wouldn't have flied. Nintendo probably would have been all upon them. But nevertheless, let's just talk about this. The console should be on sale, I think, this upcoming Monday, and it's for $250. I think that is a really good price for that. The N64 is kind of like an obscure slash, mainstream console. The N64 was kind of obscure because at the time everybody wanted, they were going CD or whatever, and they stuck with cartridges. Now, the console itself, or the games itself, are absolutely phenomenal. I just got finished buying a couple of N64 games for my son, and we were playing it, and it just made me realize how much I wanted to get back into play KI Gold, why I wanted to play Cruising USA, all three of the cruising games, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, GoldenEye, and I just started to get back into the N64 just slightly with the rest of my backlog, and I realized that, hey, if this console's coming out like when I saw it, if it's coming out, it should sell fairly well. Now, this console, the N64, was not very good on flat screen TVs. It's one of the hardest consoles to run on a flat screen TV because of the image. Now, there's some devices out there you can get. You can RGB mod your N64 based through Votar and other places. There are the HDMI ports, the HDMI the port mod. There's also I can't remember, I think it's made by Eon or something like that. I don't know, but it's extremely expensive. It's like $140 to have an HDMI type of adapter. And there's also the Kaiko stuff out there. There's a lot of things that you could do with this, but it never could get the quality of the image to up the par, even with the Hyperkin stuff. It's just not good. So I can see where a lot of people will probably try to jump and get this console. Now, what I will say is it's going to be very difficult for Analogue to do this. So I know that they probably going to have like some CRT filter to make it look like a CRT, which is absolutely cool. And for the price of $250, you can't go wrong with this, because nowadays some N64s, once you buy an N64, get a controller, probably a game or whatever, you're going to be probably spending that $250 around that mark anyway. And on top of that, you got to have a CRT to make it look the way it looks. Because if you can get on a CRT, because like for me, I was playing it on my new RGB mod television, which I don't have RGB mod on the N64. I use S-Video, and I was just amazed, like, yo, this still looks really good on a CRT. So if you have a CRT, me personally, I would probably go the route and just keep an N64, but I'm pretty sure the Analogue 3D, which I still think it should be called Analogue 64, is probably region free. So you could probably get some region free games that could play on it as well. So you can't go wrong with either one. For me, I already have an N64, so I'm not going that route and buy another one. It's just not, it's not for me at the end of the day. And, especially once I got my RGB modded CRT television, I don't need it. But I highly recommend, if you're in the business of getting a N64, I highly recommend you getting this. I mean, for $250, you can play it on your flat screen, and they have controllers that you can get that are wireless. I know they have Retro Fighter controllers. They have the authentic N64 controller still out there. You can't go wrong. I think at the end of the day, like I said, this is a good look, and I think the price is the price is really is really good. It's a really good price, because some of these analog stuff goes out for more than that. I mean, look at the NES when that was a thing, and they did the Analog NT. Well, I think that's a Super Nintendo one. I can't remember, but I remember that first Analog that they did that played NES games was like that was expensive. The Analog NT was pretty cool. The Sega Genesis version was good, and I can't remember how much is the what's the other one, the TurboGrafx one that they came out with, and the Pocket was pretty good too. So Analog, out of all the items that they did so far, I think this one, I think the 250 price tag is not bad. All the other ones that I saw, I was kind of looking at sideways like, I don't know. You know, 'cause I can't remember. I think the Super Nintendo one was like $299 or something. I can't remember. I could be wrong. But this, for $250, this looks like it's a pretty good price. So I highly recommend it if you don't have N64 already. But like I said, for me, it's not for me. I have one already. And I have no reason to play retro games on a flat screen. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'll get out of here because I can ramble about this all day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with the fact that I got this RGB modded CRT, I really don't have a desire to play any games 6th generation or below on a flat screen. If it's PS2, Xbox, Dreamcast, I do not want any of those consoles or below. I really don't have the desire to play on a flat screen because I realize, even though I have an OSSC, the games just look so good on a CRT. And nowadays, if you can get one anywhere between, 24 to 27 inches or 20, 21, I think they were 19 to 27 inch CRT, man, go for it. That's just my thing. And once I got this CRT, I was enlightened by it. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the Analogue, they call it Analogue 3D. The Analogue 64, in my opinion, that's what it should be called. It doesn't take anything away from that. It's a good buy. It's a really good buy because I know everybody don't have CRTs. And I'll talk about that situation down the road, why I really don't want to put any retro consoles on a flat screen anymore. And I'm really looking at my OSSC sideways now, and all these other HDMI solutions. They're not bad, but once you get a taste of that CRT life again, you look at it like, what's going on here? Why did I see why I love this so much. But I'm going to get up out of here. I can rant all day. I'm going to get back to work. Got to get on this road. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. And we'll talk about this at another time. And we'll continue to make more content. You guys have a great day. You guys take it easy. And I'm out. Peace.